Baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Settling in now, Didi Gregorius. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Gregorius is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throw.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Judge waits on it, and he brings it in on the warning track. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses for ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Carlos Santana now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. 1-0 the count. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The count now at 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. And the inning is over. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Now in the box, Miguel Andujar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
another full count offering on its way. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with one away. In now, Greg Bird.
The first baseman, number 33.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Standing in, Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Now the 2-0. Is swung on and missed, strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. High in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Michael Franco. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's another 1-2. Hit down. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. From the stretch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Franco on at first, nobody out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming on for it is Hicks. He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat. Shot weakly to the left. And that's the second out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 2 for 5. And that misses, ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
ball and 2 strikes now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to...
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Severino. We are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Popped him up. Hernandez onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Right side. And there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Altair, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And that's taken for strike 1. And there's ball 1. Got him. Lively fastball that time. Into the box, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Popped him up. Hernandez. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Late that time for a strike. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Stanton, 28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Now batting, Miguel Andujar. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. 0-1.
Santana.
Driven to deep right field. Judge ranging back. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Striding in, Michael Franco. From the belt, the pitch fouled away.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Behind 0-2 now. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Michael Franco is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Santana, the runner at second with one away. And the changeup is way low that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. One run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez, 0-for-1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
A ball and a strike now to Bird. Hit out towards second. Hernandez has it, and that's out number 1. So striding in, Gleyber Torres, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And it's fouled away. Soft liner towards short. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Severino. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Stepping in as Dribble Cabrera as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time as Dribble Cabrera is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Taken in by Gregorius. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Stepping into the box, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Bird is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the fifth. Gregorius has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Altair going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact.
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Called strike 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's ball 4. Giancarlo Stanton now. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Good action on the sinker. 1-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Giancarlo Stanton goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
2 balls and a strike to count. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. First pitch on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
A ball and a strike now. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Adam Morgan answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Luke Boyd will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. We'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Hit sharply on the ground. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the tag gets him. That ends the inning. So now Carlos Santana. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Hit hard to the right side. Torres scoops it up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Swing and a little tapper. Swing and a line drive. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins waits on it. 1 away. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Luis Severino. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Andrew McCutchen will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Cabrera has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Green, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Racks him up for strike 3. So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Sanchez over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Adam Morgan. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ready with the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Luis Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Hoskins is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Tap down the line, but it gets fouled. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Altair. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hard hit ball to short. And that's the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high, out of here into the visitors bullpen. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He could really use a knock here, 0-for-3 in the game so far. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home run. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. Missed with a breaking ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Robertson pauses. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will... Stepping up now, Miguel Andujar. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Luke Boyd. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat. Dylan Betances comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. This is taken outside for ball 1. Betances is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw.
He's safe.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 4-4 game. Digging in, Asdrubal Cabrera. The winning run is at first base. Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base path. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. The pitcher, Luis Garcia, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Jose Bautista will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in now, Aaron Altair. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Tommy Hunter takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Ready with the 0-2. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
He was finally able to lay off one there. He swung at two out of the zone before that, so clearly he wasn't picking up the ball very well.
And he struck him out. Now pitch on the way. And a ball 1-0. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. This pitch is popped up. Hernandez is there. In there, a base hit. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Now the 1-2 pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Still even at 2-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. A ball and no strikes. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
3-1 to him now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Odubel Herrera, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So stepping in, Reese Hoskins, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. No balls and a strike to count. Herrera's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you've got to be ready for the heat.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Michael Franco is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 1-1 the count now. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. Inside with what looked like the slurve 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Betances is there to make the... Here's Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Didi Gregorius.
Luis Avilan takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 70, Luis Avilan.
Ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Miguel Andujar now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Altair coming in. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Into the box now as Drupal Cabrera. Now the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. Just missed with a breaking ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing it. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And there's 1 down now.
Up next for Philadelphia, Edgar Luis Avila.
Justin Bohr will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses, that's ball 1.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much.
Zach Britton, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and the inning is over. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Nope.
Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking deep.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And that'll bring up Gleyber. Torres. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Digging in and looking for more, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ground ball right side. Torres picks it up. No problem here. 1 away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Popped him up. Voigt waits on it. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. On to first, and we're headed to third. At the plate, Zach Britton, as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
The pitcher number 53, Zach Britton.
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Herrera moving in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. First delivery to him on the way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Hit out towards second. Torres has it. And there's one away. Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Ready for another chance? Jorge Alfaro. He popped out in his first trip. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sir Anthony Dominguez. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. Scott Kingery will be called upon here to hit. With the game on the line. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? And he is out at the plate. Taking a chance, trying to end the ball game, but instead, there are now two away. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the. Victor Arano is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Giancarlo Stanton now, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez loves it. Throw on to first in time, one away. Here's Miguel Andujar now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Set and the pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you've got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
So now Carlos Santana. Here's the first pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Hicks going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. A high fastball is in there.
Look out, 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem. Settling in now, Aroldis Chapman. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes last time up. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. High pop-up. Franco shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Comes set with the 0-1. Slow little roller to third. And quickly, there are 2 away. Now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Ready with the 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's Didi Gregorius. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira is there. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. And that ends the inning. In now as Asdrubal Cabrera, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And that's out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Gregorius over to his right. 2 gone. So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Altair. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And they will not get him at third. He's in there with 2 away as the winning run. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Standing in, Reese Hoskins. A 2-out hit would win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. And this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And the winning run is across to score. MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the American League's Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two.
And he's going to try for three right out of the chute tonight.
And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball three. And he's able to lay off there for ball four. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And nearly a three-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Altuve stands at third with one gone in the inning. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking.
And not in time as the run scores. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he is out on the tag. Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Short, hit hard to his right. Correa. And there are 2 away now. So now Carlos Santana looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Santana.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Morton is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty D, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Michael Franco would be next. Payoff pitch one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. He takes his first cut. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve has it. The tag, and he is out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Digging in, Evan Gattis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. One and one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Cesar Hernandez.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's batting at a .385 clip. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Kemp. 1 out. Ready now as Dribble Cabrera.
The shortstop, Dribble Cabrera.
He's set. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He waits. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Next up for the Stros, Tony Kemp, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. Santana scoops it up, and he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Charlie Morton. A textbook sack bunt situation here. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Herrera's there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Vince Velasquez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. White scoops it up, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now batting, Aaron Altair. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Popped him up. White over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Outside, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Nipped the corner, 2-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He drew a walk his first time up. Weakly hit towards first. High hop, and he barehands it. What a play. Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bregman stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos Correa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bregman stands at first with one out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Striding in, Brian McCann, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Rhys Hoskins. And they'll need him to get something going here. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
So striding in, Carlos Santana.
First baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Kemp.
Makes the play, one away. Stepping into the box, Michael Franco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Hit back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. A step on the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. There is Altuve. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Evan Gattis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. So 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Tyler White will bat next. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step up. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Oh, and in just a one-run ball game, folks a little tense down there, and you can see him saying that he didn't appreciate that one very much. 2-1 the count. And he misses again, ball three.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting guaranteed fastball.
And that's the second out. So striding forward now, Tony Kemp comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Skied into straightaway right. Altair moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. The pitcher, Vince Velasquez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Cabrera, base runner at first with 1 out. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Popped him up. Altuve into shallow center. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up now, Aaron Altair.
Right fielder, Aaron Altair.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll reach over his head. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Charlie Morton. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The count now at 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's now 7 strikeouts for him. Charlie Morton becomes the first out of the inning. A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Neshek, 37 years old. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Herrera's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is skied into short left center. Hoskins waits on it, and that retires the side. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Correa is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So now Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Bregman will put this one away, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Cabrera there for this one is short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. There goes Bregman off a first. Liner in there for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, and they're runners at the corners now. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. From the belt, the pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Coming to the plate now, Tyler White. No hits to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Correa at third with 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Altair coasts under it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another shot now. Michael Franco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fouled off. The Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Altuve has a play. Makes the play, one away. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Correa gonna have to hurry. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The 0-2 delivery. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. So here now's the pitcher, Charlie Morton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Yuli Gurriel come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 10, Julian.
Sir Anthony Dominguez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jorge Alfaro is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Gurriel is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure. And he's into second safely with a stolen base. On the ground to the left side. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.